We've all seen Music Hall, the iconic building we chronicle in paintings and wedding pictures and pottery.
4 million bricks.
4 million.
4 million bricks. Another interesting detail that I discovered.
But you haven't really seen Music Hall until you see it through the eyes of Taya Chepkema.
When my husband and I moved here to Cincinnati, we were just blown away by the monumentality of this building.
Oh, we're rolling?
We're rolling.
Hi.
Chepkema's husband is John Morris Russell, conductor of the Cincinnati Pops.
And they're almost cathedral-like.
But it's her background as a historic preservationist that drew her from inside the auditorium outside.
You kind of get stuck on the rose window, but if you start looking across the whole facade, you find so much more.
She researched this building inside and out.
There was black brick banding, black glazed bricks on this building. And if you look really closely, you can see some of the black stripes. We have a whole one to the right.
Finding out details, lining up the history, and compiling the information for the Society for the Preservation of Music Hall into a walking tour called Beyond the Bricks. It started today.
We want to turn it into a talk that we can take out into the community as well. These oak doors are probably my favorite.
The tour highlights the exterior details of this building.
You'll notice the sandstone pinnacles at the peak of every gable.
But also takes a look at the intangible.
The great thing about this tour is you can actually kind of tell the history of architecture and the history of Cincinnati through this building.
These are the sounds of Music Hall today. And even in this modern construction chaos, Chepkema finds a nod to history.
To see the crane and to see the scaffolding. Imagine back in 1877 when this entire building was surrounded with wooden scaffolding. What was happening then when it was being constructed is happening now.
Music Hall's renovations will continue through this time next year, but between now and then.
And we have a Celtic knot.
Chepkema hopes to help the tri-state prepare for its future by learning this building's past. And she says there's no time like the present.
When you can't go inside, why is it important to show people what's happening outside?
Well, this is a really exciting, look at it, it's so exciting what's going on. It's been here for 140 years and we're still celebrating this building and it's so special. We need to continue to celebrate it.
The last couple of years, we've kind of featured a hidden gem inside Music Hall, the Music Library. It is the second largest asset to the CSO next to the endowment. It's insured for more than $10 million and has original works dating back to the 1800s. During the renovation, they had to find a home for it all. Now, that home is the Cincinnati Public Library. It was a process to move all of the music to a secure spot. CSO librarian Mary Judge and her team of Mac Ray and Christina Eaton make sure that every note is accounted for.
When we moved here, we did it in 3 stages. We moved in March, we moved all of the chorus music, the classical roots, vocal arts ensemble, May Festival Youth, chorus library. And then we moved in March, 95% of the orchestra and pops library. And then in June, we moved the rest of the music.
Now here are the travel boxes that the librarians use. They brought them here tonight for Luminosity. Coming up on Luminosity, Lighting Up a City Inspired, how the Taft Theater is preparing for tonight's big show, and a look at what it took to revive the historic theater.